Mariah. Fucking
I'll
thing. Oh wait, in front of Patrick. Oh shit.
yeah.
Hi.
I'll just chill. Did I get smaller?
Yeah, I
Okay.
shrunk you. No.
It hurts to laugh. Um, I'll just wait.
Ow. Ow.
Tom.
All right. So, I can see that I hacked off this one's left arm.
Yep. It's on the ground.
Okay. And
Mhm.
am I close enough to melee it?
Well, I'm gonna say yes, although because you'll have to step really close to the body of the Maparxi you kind of de-limbed, right?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna give it just a mere 10% chance of biting at you with its head. All right, if
Okay.
you want to get that close to the other Maparxi, do you want to take that risk?
No. I'm
Oh,
sort
okay.
of thinking of instead doing a firebolt, actually, and
Okay.
trying to see if I can aim it at the chopped off limb that has the crystallized yellow stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just to see what it does.
All right, roll a
Um,
strike.
Roll a strike. Okay. D20 plus 4. 14.
Hits it, no problem. Roll damage.
All right.
Actually, it's just this is gonna be the same as a critical hit for your fire attack. So you may
Ooh.
either roll double dice or double the damage of what you roll.
I will
Well,
roll
that
double
too.
dice, sir.
Did you take off the
Oh.
ISP for the firebolty attacky thingy?
I will be doing so
Okay.
right
Once you're done
now.
with the damage, okay.
That's minus 4. Boop. Okay. 23. Wow.
It crackles and burns. Unlike when these things are alive, it blackens within seconds, and even when the fireball dissipates, it's still on fire. Within 2 minutes, it's just a pile of ashes. The arm, that is, not the creature. So there you
Oh.
go.
Damn.
So, Bill Nye, the science guy, figured out what that is all about. Patrick.
Yeah.
Well, let's see what this does. I'm going to shoot it with one of the shots in my shotgun.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I believe it's about yay much. I'll double check that before I roll.
What's the
'Cause I'm
shot?
silly. The shot would be the
Fire one?
it's like, yeah,
That's what you loaded, right? Okay.
yes.
I just wanted to make sure. Oh boy. Oh boy.
This is good.
This
This
is-
is mega damage fire.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so yes, that is.
Yeah, that's a hit. It's not dodging it. It doesn't know what you're shooting at it, and I don't think it gives a fuck.
Nope. All right. So, oh my gosh. Shoot. I'm blanking on how much this actually does. Okay. Shoot.
No, that's okay. You're just gonna make me sigh and go through my notes. It's okay.
think
I'm
Let's hear that sigh, Inferno.
Yeah.
Make it a good one.
Game sessions, past sessions. Where was that encounter? I remember it was before you guys went to the hidden temple. Hey, here we
Yes.
go. Zacharias Gilson. Gislin. All right, let's see here. Ooh, I remember when you guys were in LA Storm. This is like going back into my my thingy.
Good
My
old
thing.
days.
Ah, here it
It's
is.
hot lead. 66 mega damage for a shotgun blast. Holy shit. So, Piff, it's mega damage fire. You can either double what you roll or roll double your dice.
Oh, I'm gonna just double the classic double
44.
points. Yeah.
You fire a burning hole right into its chest, alighting half of its body. It starts to crisp in front of you, although it's not entirely dead just yet.
That's impressive.
Yeah, it is. But, hey. What can you say? It's made of sturdy stuff. Although, yeah, that was an immense attack. Okay. Bear stands back from the flames. Al?
Okay, so this thing is still standing, yes?
Yeah, it is.
If
Kind
I-
of barely, but
If I were
it's standing.
to, say, want to trip it or knock it down without touching said MDZ fire, would I be able to do such a thing? Do I even have like a leg
Safely?
sweep or something?
You don't have a leg sweep.
Yeah.
I would just I would allow you to do that.
Mm-hmm.
What you do, roll 1d20 and you'd -3 because you aren't trained to do a leg
Got it.
sweep. You can always
Yeah.
do anything in Rift. It's all just a modifier.
So I guess a bit of flavor text, but basically I would crouch down low and with both arms, like almost like a James T. Kirk hammer, like
Sure.
try and hit him in the back of the knee to make it buckle. So you said a
Okay.
-3?
Yep.
All right, so then that would actually be 5.
And I'll force it to make a balance check.
That's a 9.
That's enough to hit it. Let's have it do a balance check and see how it does. On fire. It falls to the ground.
All right.
Max Perry, that should be dead. Well, one of them almost is. All right. All right, Max Perry. The one that's on fire is going to be lunging towards you, Patrick, trying to attack you. It doesn't get its penalty anymore. That's all I'm going to say about that. It's enough to hit you with a sweep of its claw, Patrick. Do you
Alright.
want to try to parry? Do you want to take
I-
a simultaneous attack? What do you want to do?
I cannot parry, but I think this might be a good idea to dodge at this point.
Okay. So we'll use up your next action.
And
Wow,
Yay.
great. You narrowly step back as the claw whooshes in front of you, and you avoid like 66 mega damage. So good on you. All right, and the earth is moving, and guess what? 3 more heads are poking out. Hey guys, what's going on?
Oh, hey guys,
I hear
hi.
you're chopping up my dudes, my dude friends.
They see their friends dead, and you see heads slowly start disappearing again.
All right, no, these guys don't go that way.
Although that would
You-
be adorable.
Uh-oh. Anyways, Tom, it's your turn.
Well, all right then. I want to just try and launch another firebolt at this one. At the green one?
The green one? Okay.
Yeah. So let me subtract the
You gotta roll
ISP.
the strike too. Yeah, sure. Yeah, just
Yeah.
subtract the ISP. Sure.
All right. Boom.
That's enough to hit.
All right. And that will be 13 damage.
You know the other half that didn't light up? That did light up from Patrick's attack? Well, now all of it's a fire, and now it's just falling into a heap, no longer attacking. As its companion, or girlfriend, or whatever, because that's the pink one. No, wait, that's the pink one down there. Anyway, Inferno, just describe the goddamn combat. We've been fighting this forever. Anyway, I'm going to just delete the guys who are dead, aka useless, and we're going to just put in these guys, who are entirely fresh. They have been scalded quite badly before. All right. Bear. Bear, can you do... What can you do, dude? Yeah, you can't do anything. Never mind. It'll burn turns faster. All right. Mariah, are you still
all right.
passing until there's a joint attack with someone else that brings you in?
Yeah,
Okay.
if someone needs me, I'll be here.
Okay. Al.
All right. Al's going to say, or ask, Patrick, can you blind them again? And he's going to make an attack showing a bit of gender equality over here on the lady.
That's great. That's very chivalrous of you.
I know.
Okay.
All right. Ha ha. No.
And you missed with that attack.
I'm saving the other one because they're not blinded.
Probably a really good call. All right. Patrick. Patrick, you're muted.
Patrick? Piff?
Piff.
I would tell you to hold on a sec, but I'm muted.
Oh.
So I'm going to mute them in their eyes.
Oh my god.
How? You're gonna use your ring again?
Yeah.
Okay. Roll me. Say that word. Say that magic word, bitch.
Pineapple.
Yeah, you do. All right, roll me a D1D4.
It used to just be a fruit.
4.
All right. Okay, you know what, guys?
Yeah.
We've been fighting long enough. You guys shown that you could handle 3 at a time, especially when they're blinded, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You guys know how to deal with this. Let's just say you fucking dispatch them. Fair enough?
Mm-hmm.
Like the last time they hit. Like, sure, I could keep rolling dice and maybe I'll get a natural 20, but fuck it. It's not worth the few MDC that I'm going to be doing against you guys. Sound good?
Yeah.
So here's the
good.
big question: is when they fall to the ground, dead the first time around. I would like to know what you guys do with the bodies. That is important.
I have one signal flare left.
Okay.
I know that we have a lot of fire stuff, but what I want to do before that, I would like to take a picture of a fully intact one. Before that, taking the turns to do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can rush and grab your camera real quick and snap off a few shots before you see the crystallization process. But when that begins, you guys know you gotta do shit quick.
Yeah. I mean like the fresh ones that I just blind.
Yeah, I know. That's what I mean, though. These things are turning incredibly fast. It only took 30 seconds before, right?
How do I explain this?
I
He-
don't know. 'Cause
he's
when you say
trying to-
fresh ones, I'm assuming you mean fresh bodies that you just dispatched.
No,
as in
he's
non-injured.
yeah.
Oh, in other words, Inferno, he's saying, well, but we'd have to restart combat for that, Piff.
No,
Yeah.
I blinded them, and then I can take a picture of one, and then I can move back.
Oh.
Is-
Yeah, we're gonna just say he blinded them. Milan moved up. He took a couple pictures.
Okay.
That's fine.
Yeah,
That's
that's
fine.
fine. I will make sure to light this one on fire with a firebolt, and as
Alright.
soon as it looks like it's going to go up, I'm going to move on to this one.
All right. So using, so how much is a firebolt?
4 ISP.
All right. It's gonna take 2 firebolts per body before they're completely set ablaze. So
So
they'll
that's
take 16 ISP, and then the other signal flare can get rid of the other one. No problem.
Alrighty.
Boom!
All right. So you don't hear anything else, but now there's a tunnel of the dirt in front of you is still kind of a wall of dirt, except there's clear. Well, it's not really tunnels, but I guess you could say impressions in which these things move through. Obviously, dirt has shifted to cave in the holes in which they emerged, but you're not too sure how deep this is now, right? So I guess the question is moving forward, how do you guys want to do this?
Well, dig
you
with
want
our
it
hands?
I don't think we have a whole lot of choice.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we don't have any implements, so dig with our hands.
Okie dokie. Inferno, how are we gonna do this?
With our hands.
Well, I know. I'm gonna.
Calm.
Sorry.
Jesus Christ.
Sorry.
No problem. It's fine.
Yeah.
We're gonna make this like you guys can do it. You're all in body armor or magic armor that allows you to breathe without air, right? So momentary suffocation is not a problem for you guys. So there's no point doing a skill check in regards to that. But timing might be an issue, right?
Well, hello, everyone.
So I'm going to have you all do an untrained digging check, unless you can think of a skill that might assist you in this. Feel free to let me know if you do, if you think so. But I'm going to have you all roll me a D100, and depending how much I'll have a DC in my head, and depending how much you succeed or fail by, I'll let you know how much time it takes you as a group to get past here. Sound fair?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I can't think of any skill that I have.
Okay. So just roll a flat D100 then.
Okay.
Oh, Mariah, you're fresh. Oh, Tom, you're almost as fresh.
Yeah.
Alan, Patrick. Mm-hmm.
I can use one of two things. Oh wow. I
All right,
can.
that mitigated some stuff there, Al. Good. Mm-hmm.
Nice.
I can use archaeology. This usually has to do with digging in cave-ins because
Yeah. Okay, I'll have you use your archaeology skill instead then.
Right.
Yeah, I could see it.
Mhm.
Not quite the same.
Oh
That's
my
close.
gosh! I still made it.
By
I
how
made
much?
it by 4.
Okay. All right.
Mm.
That's average. That's average. It's not bad. It takes you guys about 20 minutes to get to the other edge, digging through it.
Mhm.
Luckily, mercifully, you do not see anything else on the other side just yet. We still have a little bit of time left in the session. Would you guys like to continue forward? I'll just
Yes.
highlight some areas and describe some stuff. Groovy?
Mhm.
Sure.
Yes.
All right. So I'm going to just start highlighting areas, and you guys can move yourselves in these areas until I say don't move anymore. It's kind of going to be like Simon Says, but, with cavey areas. All right. So, what are you giggling at?
Just Grana moving around.
Oh. You're hilarious. All right. Anyway, you come through a series of tunnels, which is illustrated here on the map. It looks clearly that, although you're not too sure the purpose of such areas, they are all now quite vacant. The two exits that you can see that don't end in walls of dark, wet earth is a small gap that's around the northeast here, and a small gap that seems to be leading down into a slightly larger hallway down to the southeast. Around the crook in the corner, you're able to spot another clutch of mushrooms. Give me a moment as I describe them, aka I look them up. Not look them up, but I look at my cheat sheet here. Let's see here. Ah, yes. These mushrooms are a very light indigo blue, and they seem to have white spots on them. Everyone roll me a D100, please. Okay, give me a moment. All right, Mariah. You remember that when you first came across the Maparxi, up in that chamber with all those brown mushrooms on the ground, before they engaged with you and Bear, they took something out of their a pouch part of their chitinous hide, and they popped a mushroom. You remember it was also blue and white. These might be the same things.
All right. Mariah will point that out, make
Okay.
a note of it.
Great, wonderful. Other than that, everything is quiet. You do hear in the distance a small droplets of water hitting a liquid surface, but other than that, you don't hear anything else. Eerie silence of this tunnel. Mm-hmm.
We might want to grab a sample of that for Tyrath.
Patrick, now that you're closer to them, you do see that there's approximately 10 of these mushrooms.
All right. All right. I guess first things first. Let's levitate one.
Okay. You levitate one onto your grasp. No spores release. It doesn't make any sort of noise or hostile action. It merely floats there.
So I'm going to try to grasp it and I guess check under the cap. See if there's
Okay.
any sort of.
No, there's no spores. It's a smooth white surface.
All right. For the rest of them, I think he's going to wander over and start picking them.
Okay, you're able to pick up 10 of the mushrooms. You'll have to store them in some sort of bag, though. I don't know how exactly you want to store all 10 of them without them being crushed.
I do have a knapsack.
Okay, fair enough. You can find a pocket of that knapsack.
Mhm.
Okay. Anything else?
No, not at the moment.
Roll me a D100, please. Never mind. Okay. I got nothing. I was so ridiculously insane. There we go. Great. All right. Anyways, all right, guys. Anything you guys want to discuss, do, or do you want to continue on to other areas of this map?
Where do we want to go?
still-
Do we want to go
yeah,
here?
I was gonna say we still
do we
need
wanna
to
go?
get the thing, the moss.
Yeah, we do.
Well, we don't see anything that direction, so we only really have two options: lower or higher.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
higher means high roller, so let's do that one.
Okay.
All right.
Logic is infallible.
Definitely.
Your logic is something. All right.
I'll take the
I'm going to
high-
reveal more of this area for the sake of expediency and also because there is nothing just yet. So, this is all just flavor text, right? So reveal areas. So we're going to reveal these areas. A more twisted... Oh, God! No, wait! Close your eyes! Close your eyes! Close your
I
eyes!
didn't
Close your
see.
eyes! Don't look! Don't look!
Okay.
Inferno, like I'm dragging the
Oh,
map, and you're
Inferno.
like, don't, and I'm like, just like screech to a
Inferno.
halt.
Inferno, you fucking derp. Jesus. This is
I
what
see
happens
is
when
Patrick's
you're
winning
sloppy.
smart.
When you're goddamn sloppy. Alright, this is what I want.
You just see like Tyrath dancing. It's like, oh my god,
That's silly.
you weren't supposed to see that.
No, I trust you guys not to metagame because I'm a fucking idiot. Alright. You know, that's what
There's
all
so
out of
many
nowhere.
other reasons we could metagame.
Out of
Yeah.
nowhere, we just see a table, and then all of a sudden we see Tyrath pop on top of it. Hello, mortals.
Yes.
He must.
Okay, anywho.
Yes.
You come across more series of these tunnels. They seem to have a little bit more space. You do see from time to time small globs of deep purple piles in corners, which Patrick thinks might be Maparxi excrement. But there's other than that, the only other thing that is of notice, well, two things of note. Up here, once again with this big picture of this brown cat mushroom, it's not just one single mushroom. From about here to here, it's littered on the ground. You can't step anywhere without accidentally perhaps stepping on one of these things. Near the end of this field of these small brown mushrooms lies a pool of water, which is a brackish. It still has a bit of its blue tinge, and it's very, very cold. But you can kind of see through your light around the corner, the water does continue on a little bit of a ways away, further in. It looks like this area of the tunnel has either been purposefully flooded or they may have, Patrick, You're thinking maybe they accidentally tunneled too close to the river and some sections of this got waterlogged. So what you guys like to do?
I'm going to, I guess, ask people to move away from. I'm going to pick one, and I'm going to make sure that people are not around while I do this.
Okay.
The mushrooms?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Then I.
All right. For the sake of expediency, whether you use levitate or you pick it with your hands, there's no release of spores on these particular mushrooms.
All right.
If
Yes.
any, although they still look very strange,
Mhm.
these are the closest things to earth mushrooms you have ever seen. Although that's not saying a whole lot.
All right. I will take a sample of 3,
Okay.
and then
All right. So just add in 3 brown-capped mushrooms.
okay, 3 brown.
Don't forget the
Got it.
10 blue and white spotted mushrooms too, because the colors are important.
Yes, they are. I guess others can move ahead or do other things. I'll be typing.
Okay. Guy.
All right.
Yes,
Yeah.
wanna do.
Let's keep on going.
Let's go.
Whoa. All right. Other than trotting on some mushrooms themselves, all you hear is just small drops of water, and other than that, you come across the soggy edge of this pooled water. Tom, if you choose to step in, at that point it goes to your ankles, and you don't know, you can't see through the water enough to see how deep it gets, or how quickly.
Do you guys want to keep going this way?
Well, we don't have a lot of options. I say we keep exploring this tunnel and then double back if we have to.
Yeah. All right. I'll start going
first?
slowly. Yeah, slowly going in.
Okay. Roll me D100. $33. Okay, that's good. You keep your balance as you suddenly sink down 3.5 feet.
Ooh.
Now you're in fully enclosed body armor, correct?
Yeah.
Everyone is, with the exception of Bear and Patrick. Patrick can breathe without air, so that's no problem. So if your head is going to be dunking underneath the water, Bear is going to hang on back. Well, yeah, he is. So yeah, when you get to that point, the water is now up to your chest.
All right. I'm going to slowly move forward until I can no longer feel earth beneath me.
Okay. Yeah, right there. You don't really feel anything beneath you. That might be another drop.
All right. I'm gonna
Right
start.
about when you're about to rebound the corner. Yeah.
I'm gonna yell back. Hey, it's getting to be above my head, so I'm gonna start swimming.
Okay.
All right, Tom.
So, I'll try.
Roll
and,
me a swim check. You got a swim skill now. It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, I do.
Ah.
Fitty.
There's gonna be a penalty because of your armor, but never mind because you failed anyway. You're not. Maybe it's because it's super dark. You don't have any light source beyond what you can see because Patrick is so far back. But you're not very comfortable swimming in this murky water right now, and you only paddle a few feet around before, and you can't really continue ahead much further until you do another swim check or do something else. But yeah, heads up. I've cut off that area not because it's arbitrary. It's because beyond that, you won't be able to see shit, especially underwater.
I actually have a question for you. I don't think it'll actually work this way, but
I'm a Gemini.
would my flame burst do anything?
Not underwater.
Yeah. Okay.
Doesn't work. It requires fire. Even psychically fuel fire requires oxygen, right?
Yeah.
Submerged in water, you won't have that.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out if there's anything, any kind of light that I have. No, I have no sources of light. So I'm gonna start making my way back.
All right, no problem. You're
Uh,
able to do so.
Unless, hey, Patrick.
Hmm?
Patrick, I need
Yeah?
a light source. I can't see where I'm going.
This kind of expels when I remove it, and then it has only one more charge. Mind if I just go in?
Yeah, come in. I'll make room for you. Don't worry about it.
I think I still have my flashlight out of character.
Yeah.
I
don't
don't
know
think
how-
that'll work underwater.
It'll kind of work. It'll just
It
be
would kind of work.
dim. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Bingo.
But before Patrick will go in, he's actually going to take off a lot of his packs and things like that, so it doesn't get waterlogged.
Okay.
He's going in with
Oh.
pretty much anything that he knows that will not get affected by water, aka
Okay.
magical items,
Okay.
and anything that seems to be waterproof.
All right. Great. All right. So yeah, there's just enough space for 2 people to kind of swim through. So I'd like both Patrick and Tom to make swimming checks. Do you have a swim skill, Patrick? If not, we'll have it be unskilled.
No swim.
Okay, so roll me a D100, please.
Nope.
Okay, so you guys let's swim instead of sink. Good news is that since you are able to breathe underwater, Tom, for a short period of time, I believe your body armor has a half hour or an hour's worth of oxygen. Either way, it'll be enough to explore this area, so no need to freak out.
Okay.
So the good news is that you're still able to move around. The bad news is it's not by swimming. Your armor is way too heavy. So really what you're doing is just walking along the ground, right?
Mhm.
The light is able to cast through and you're able to see maybe approximately 5 to 8 feet in front of you clearly, but afterwards the water just gets too murky. Do you just explore the oncoming area?
Yeah,
Okay.
I kind of want to do
So
that.
you have a choice. You have a choice of going south. You come across a gap. Well, here, I'll just show you right now. I'll just reveal the damn thing. You have a gap. You can go either this way, or you can continue to go down south.
Okay. At this point, I would just ask Patrick, where do you want to go?
Wait, I guess
Is
over your
he-
radio?
Yeah, he could
Wait, it
probably
can't be
make.
over your radio.
Yeah, I
Because
couldn't
the
hear.
radio's in is in Tom's helmet, but the radio isn't in Patrick's helmet.
Yeah, what would happen
Right.
was he could communicate with me through speakers. I can't.
So I'll just point to the left and point to the right, and shrug.
So Patrick will he'll go to his left, so that'd be our right.
So
this
here-
way.
Here, okay.
We're going to be wrapping up here soon, folks. I think we're going to just explore this water, a cavern thingy, and then we'll be all set. All right, so I'll reveal all this. You come across quite a few dead ends at first, right? But soon the earth itself rises back upwards, and you're able to get a foothold. And when you poke your head back the surface of the water, you now see the edge of a somewhat familiar another stretch of these brown mushrooms. You do recognize. Actually, wait. Both of you roll me a D100, please. Okay, Tom, you're not 100% sure, but due to the footprints on the ground and where you are, this is probably where you first emerged and you fought those first 2 Max Perry.
I don't really want to be here.
Okay, so you back up.
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm going to start backing up.
All right. So do you go back to where the party is, or do you want to go explore the other area?
The other area.
Okie dokie. So I'll just now reveal this area as I explain it. So another cave, and it gets very, very deep around the center. But skirting around the edges of it, you do come across two non-waterlogged segments. The first is completely useless. It's a bunch of smooth mud that was probably just an air, an air bubble, for lack of a better word. Air pocket. Thank you. An air pocket. Mm-hmm. But the other one is more than just an air pocket. You see two things of interest. The first is the old skeletal structures of two humanoids. You're not too sure if they're human beings. They look human, but you're not too sure. You're not a biologist, unless you have biology skill, and then you are. Anyway, but more importantly, in the corner is this strange ropey fungus that you're not too sure if it's a moss, or you're not too sure if it's a mushroom, or you're not too sure of what it is, but it is illustrated in that brown bordered picture. And that is clumped off to the side, just in a small crook of this tiny, tiny cave.
I'll motion for Patrick to follow me up on the bank.
Okay.
Okie dokie.
Then I'll point at it. At this point, he can probably hear me, right?
Yeah,
We
at
can
this point,
converse?
once you're
Okay.
above the surface of the water, you're able to communicate just fine.
I'm not entirely sure what that is, but we might want a sample.
Ooh, right. If it's through the water and we have to get back through the water, that might be a bit difficult.
Mm-hmm.
Patrick's eyes will lay upon these skeletons.
Okay.
I do have
Biology?
the biology.
Great. Roll it on me, homie.
I don't know what's a human.
No, you do. No. That's not exactly how skills and risks work, right? It's all by how much you succeed or fail by. So how much did you fail by?
I failed by 16.
Okay. All right. So from your best understanding is that they are human. Unfortunately, their state of decomposure, you're not too sure exactly how old these skeletal structures are. Your gut tells you probably as old as the town, which is 60 to 80 years, because it's less of a conformed skeletons and more of just, there's some bones missing, there's some additional I almost said decomposure. Oh my God. We're wrapping up soon, guys. My brain is turning tired too. Anyway, but that's all you can get. You can't even tell, unfortunately, what the gender of them were. They both look of average height to you, at least laid down, sprawled out like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's your best guess right now.
All right. How is Patrick going to do this? Okay.
That's a good question.
So, I'm not going to beat around the bush because we are trying to wrap up here. I'm going to try to take a skeleton and this moss, and maybe with help with Tom, to get this all through the magical pack and basically store it there.
Oh.
The magical pack. You mean like in the room in the magical pack, or?
Yes, the room in the magical pack, the golden.
Oh, so you and Tom hold the skeleton and the fungus. You activate the pack. You go into the room, and then you store it inside that pocket dimension, for lack of a better word.
Yes. I think this is
Done.
the first time Tom has actually
You ever
gotten
use that as
here.
oh yeah. Okay, so maybe I'll
Yeah.
describe it again real quick. Imagine a comfortable small house made of stone bricks in a comfortable cottage, one might say. You know,
Hmm.
has about 3 to 4 rooms, a kitchen, a hearth, a living room, and a few bedrooms. The only thing is, it's decorated in a very homey way, with one very large exception. These materials aren't made of stone and wood and fabric. It's all made from a shimmering golden light that somehow itself has permeancy. The kitchen table in front of you, it seems to be made of light, but when you press your hand against it, it's a surface. It gives resistance, just like a solid material. Same with everything in this home.
Man, this place is cool.
I know. I wish I could use it more. I think this is a pretty good use number 1, though. Well, technically 2, but that's not important.
Indeed.
So, like, can I choose a room or something? This place is sweet.
Really, we can only stay in here for a certain amount of time, and I can't really keep opening this. At least not soon after I opened it the first time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Maybe not yet. Maybe in the future. We might find out more about this place.
The idea is that when you exit through the front door, you return to this plane, this reality.
Yeah.
So you
Right.
don't have to wait for the 24-hour to time out. You can leave whenever you want.
All right. So,
You stored
Yeah.
the skeleton. Sorry. You're still role playing. Sorry. I'll shut
yeah,
up.
I was just going to say out of character. We store the skeleton and the mossy thing stuff.
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay.
And so we get back out here and we're going to start making our way back. We're going to
Sure.
get back to the party.
Yeah.
And that is about where we should wrap up, I think.
I reckon that's a good job, Junior DM. That's a good job.
Thank
But yeah,
you.
no,
sir.
I figured this would be would be an excellent point to wrap up
Yeah.
before you guys unleash other areas.
Al would be
Yeah.
like, so did you guys find any moss?
I believe so, and some skeletons.
Al, like,
Uh,
his face goes from happy to confused to a little worried.
Look, we don't know if it's moss. We don't know if it's fungus. It's something. I don't.
No. The skeleton part?
Oh right, yeah. There were 2 skeletons next to it.
No. Missing the problem again. Why did we take skeletons?
Oh
know,
no, we
Why
only took the
did we
one.
take skeleton? Why
Yeah.
did we take a skeleton?
Why did we take Skeleton? Why did we take Mr. Skelly? He was very comfortable where he was.
Well,
Yeah,
there might
that's
be
actually
some
a good
additional
question.
information.
Al just kind of shrugs his shoulders and says, all right, well, let's get out of here before, as far as I know, there's at least 2 zombies still walking around here.
Right.
Oh yeah.
I,
That was one of the other places that we found from this way. So let's not go this way. Let's go another way.
Yeah.
Also, we ended up using the pack. The pack is awesome. You should see it sometime.
Alrighty. Would it be safe to say, GM, that we exit the cave and end the session, or would we run into
Yeah,
something?
you can
or-
if you choose
Okay.
to exit the cave this session.
Well,
I would allow you to do so without incident. So you could start the next session outside the cave if you choose to.
if I recall correctly, there was another place we could have gone.
Very true. Do we want
Here.
to? Yeah.
Here, because we're not even sure if that was the
well-
moss that we need.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll wrap up here then, and we'll figure that out next week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
Next
you guys
week.
can talk about decide. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next
so,
week we go this way.
Next week,
Yeah.
everyone, cliffhanger extraordinaire.
Dun
Woo!
dun dun dun.
Will we go down that other tunnel? Spoiler: yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Yes, a
Uh-huh.
cliff hanger.
Oh no, Tiny Rat, why'd you show up?
Oh god, Tiny Wrath, we're getting you your moss. Just stop breathing down our necks.
It's not my moss, human.
It's true. Tiny Rat. Tiny Rat more like wants like sweets. Bring him
I want a chocolate bar, human.
Do you want like a Kit Kat?
Yeah.
Now, Tiny Wrath, we have a new invention. Do you want chocolate milk? I know.
It's milk that is
Look,
chocolate.
Tiny Wrath, I'm a little concerned because dinner's close, and if we give you a Kit Kat now, you might spoil your appetite.
Yeah.
I am the almighty Tiny Wrath. You can't possibly withhold chocolate from me.
It's true. If you do
human.
that, she'll start biting your ear, and it really hurts. God, give her the chocolate bar.
I just had this image of like, you can't possibly keep it from me. I just hold it up at about 6 feet.
Oh, she will fucking eat everything. No, give her Tiny Rat.
Okay.
There we go.
All right, take care, everyone. Bye.
Bye.
Ah.